You may not even realize it, but the pain you've been carrying for years could be affecting your life in ways you can't see. This pain, tucked away deep inside you, has become a part of who you are, even if you've learned to hide it or push it down. It might be from past experiences, old wounds, or even things you've never fully addressed. You've carried it for so long that it feels like it's just a normal part of you, but it doesn't have to be this way. Today, I'm going to guide you through a practice that will help you release that pain. It's time to let go of what's been weighing you down so you can experience the peace, joy, and freedom you deserve. This practice isn't about ignoring the past or pretending that the pain didn't happen. It's about giving yourself permission to heal. When we carry unresolved pain, it can make everything harder. It affects how we think, how we feel, and even how we see the world around us. But it doesn't have to control you anymore. It's time to take a step forward, to let go of the emotional weight that you've been carrying for far too long. This journey of release is not about rushing. It's about gentle, loving acceptance and allowing yourself to feel safe in the process. By the end of this practice, you'll feel lighter, calmer, and more at peace with who you are and where you are in your life. You don't have to carry that pain any longer. Let's start the process of releasing it now. If you keep holding on to this pain, it will continue to weigh you down, keeping you from living the peaceful and fulfilling life you deserve. Every time you carry emotional baggage, it takes a little bit of your energy. It takes away your focus, your joy, and your sense of freedom. You may not always notice it, but it's there. It shows up in your relationships, your career, and how you treat yourself. You might find yourself reacting to situations in ways you don't want to, or even feeling stuck in a place that you know isn't right for you. Holding on to pain can even affect your physical health, leading to tension, anxiety, and fatigue. The truth is, holding on to pain doesn't protect you. It only keeps you trapped. It keeps you from living fully and freely. You can't move forward in life when you're holding on to something that no longer serves you. It's like carrying a heavy backpack filled with rocks, and no matter how far you try to walk, you're going to feel tired, burdened, and frustrated. You might even feel like you're stuck in a cycle, unable to break free from the past. Releasing the pain isn't just about feeling better in the moment. It's about unlocking your potential. When you let go, you open yourself up to new possibilities. You free up space in your heart and mind to experience new things, to grow, and to create the life you truly desire. Imagine what it would feel like to wake up every day feeling lighter, with a sense of peace instead of stress. That's what happens when you let go of the past and make room for healing. You don't need to keep carrying this burden. The pain isn't doing anything for you anymore. It's time to take it off your shoulders, one step at a time. As we move through this practice, you'll start to notice the weight lifting. You'll feel more at ease and more able to embrace the beauty of life. Emotional pain doesn't just disappear on its own. It accumulates over time, like layers of weight building up on top of each other. Each time something happens in your life that causes you hurt, whether it's a broken relationship, a loss, a betrayal, or even an unmet expectation, it leaves behind a scar. And while we might think that we've moved on or that we've healed, those scars remain. The problem is that we don't always recognize the lingering effects of those past experiences. The pain doesn't always show up as something obvious like sadness or anger. Sometimes it manifests in ways we don't even realize, like feeling disconnected from others or having trouble trusting people. As you go through life, these experiences start to pile up, and before you know it, you've accumulated years of emotional weight. Over time, it affects how you see yourself, how you view the world, and even how you approach new situations. For example, if you've been hurt in the past, you might start expecting that hurt to happen again, even when it's not justified. Or you might push people away because you're afraid of getting hurt again. The emotional pain from the past keeps influencing your choices, your actions, and your feelings without you even knowing it. This is why releasing pain is so important. The longer you hold on to past hurts, the more they build up and the harder it becomes to break free. But when you begin to address that pain and release it, you're not just getting rid of old memories, you're also freeing yourself from their power. You're allowing yourself to heal and grow in ways you never thought possible. In this practice, we're going to begin the process of unburdening you from that accumulated pain. We'll take it one step at a time, starting with acknowledging what's there, allowing you to safely release it. This process is not about forcing you to confront every painful memory all at once. Instead, it's about gently uncovering what needs to be healed and giving you the tools to start letting it go. Emotional pain doesn't have to define you. It doesn't have to dictate how you live your life. You have the power to release it and transform how you feel, how you act, and how you move forward. You are not your past. You are who you choose to become now. And in this moment, you have the opportunity to start the healing process. Let's begin to peel back the layers of pain, gently, one by one. As we move through this practice, remember that there's no rush. Healing takes time, but with each breath, with each release, you're making progress. The freedom and peace you're seeking are already within you. You just need to allow yourself to receive them. Often when we think about releasing emotional pain, we imagine talking about it, analyzing it, or revisiting the past. And while talking about our pain can sometimes be helpful, it's not the same as actually releasing it. Talking about pain doesn't necessarily bring healing. It can sometimes keep us trapped in the same emotional state, reliving the hurt without moving forward. You might find yourself telling the same story over and over, but each time it feels like the wound is just as fresh as the first time you felt it. Releasing pain, however, is different. It's not about rehashing old stories or staying stuck in the past. It's about creating a shift in how you relate to the pain and how you allow it to affect you moving forward. This process isn't about keeping the pain alive by continually discussing it. It's about acknowledging it, understanding its impact, and then letting it go. When we talk about our pain without releasing it, we sometimes hold on to the emotions that come with it. The anger, the sadness, the disappointment. They can all stay stuck within us, and instead of healing, we end up carrying them with us in every new moment. Releasing pain, on the other hand, involves actively making space for healing. It means stepping out of the cycle of pain and allowing yourself to feel peace and calm in its place. This is the key difference between talking about your pain and actually releasing it. Talking keeps the door open to the past, while releasing allows you to close that door for good. The practice we'll do today is focused on releasing, on letting go of what no longer serves you, and on creating a new space for peace and healing to enter. It's time to stop reliving the pain and start releasing it so you can finally move on and embrace the life you truly want. Now, let's start the process of releasing by taking a few moments to calm your mind and center your body. We'll begin with a simple but powerful breathing exercise. Breathing is one of the most effective ways to bring our mind into the present moment, helping us to release stress, anxiety, and emotional tension. When we are stressed or overwhelmed, our breath becomes shallow and quick, which only fuels the cycle of emotional pain. But by slowing down our breath, we can tap into a state of calm and relaxation, allowing us to begin releasing what no longer serves us. Start by sitting or lying down in a comfortable position. Close your eyes if that feels good for you. Take a deep breath in through your nose, filling your lungs completely, and then exhale slowly through your mouth, letting go of all the tension you've been carrying. As you exhale, imagine that with every breath out, you are releasing a little bit of the pain you've been holding on to. Picture it leaving your body, leaving your mind, and drifting away into the air. Breathe in again, this time focusing on calm and peace. Imagine that with every inhale, you are breathing in fresh, healing energy. Visualize it filling your entire body, bringing warmth, light, and a sense of deep comfort. With each exhale, continue to release the heaviness, the pain, and the thoughts that no longer serve you. Let the breath become a tool for transformation. As you continue to breathe, notice the rhythm of your breath, slow and steady, gentle and calm. Feel the release of tension in your shoulders, your chest, and your abdomen. Let go of any tightness in your body. With each breath, you are allowing yourself to relax deeper and deeper. Each exhale is a chance to let go of the pain, to create more space for peace and healing. This breathing exercise is a reminder that healing can be simple and natural. You don't need to force anything or rush the process. As you continue to breathe slowly and steadily, know that with each breath, you are gently letting go of the old and making room for the new. You are creating space for peace, love, and healing to enter your life. Let the calmness of your breath wash over you, allowing yourself to feel lighter, freer, and more at ease. Now that we've begun the process of releasing through breath, it's time to focus on identifying where the pain might be stored in your body. Emotional pain often doesn't just stay in your mind. It gets lodged in different areas of your body as well. You may have noticed that when you think about a painful memory, your body reacts in some way. Maybe your shoulders tighten, your stomach gets a knot, or you feel a heaviness in your chest. These physical sensations are the body's way of showing you where the emotional pain is stored. Let's take a few moments to tune into your body and see where you may be holding on to pain. Close your eyes again if you haven't already, and gently scan your body from head to toe. Start with your head and move slowly down to your feet, paying attention to any areas that feel tense, sore, or heavy. It might be in your shoulders, your back, or even your jaw, somewhere that you often hold stress. Notice any discomfort, tightness, or sensations of pain that arise. Don't judge or try to force anything. Simply observe where your body is holding on to tension or emotional energy. If you notice a particular area of discomfort, bring your full attention to it. Breathe into that spot, imagining that with every breath, you are sending healing energy to that area. Visualize the pain dissolving with each inhale, becoming lighter and lighter as you breathe it out. Imagine that the space in your body that once held the pain is now open and free, allowing new energy to flow in. The more you focus on where the pain is stored, the more you can begin to release it. This process doesn't have to be difficult. It's about becoming aware, breathing into it, and giving your body permission to let go. When you release the pain stored in your body, you allow your entire being to heal, and that healing will radiate outward into every part of your life. If you find a particularly painful spot, don't worry. This is part of the process. With patience and care, you can begin to release this pain. You don't need to hold on to it anymore. You can feel the weight lifting with every breath, and the freedom of release beginning to fill the spaces where the pain once lived. Releasing pain isn't about forcing yourself to get over it or pretending it never happened. It's about giving yourself permission to heal, and that starts with self-compassion. Often, we are our harshest critics. We might feel guilty for holding on to pain for so long or feel as though we should have healed already. But that's not how healing works. Healing isn't linear. It doesn't have a set timeline. It's a process, and everyone moves through it at their own pace. Self-compassion is about treating yourself with kindness and understanding. It's about recognizing that you've been through difficult experiences and it's okay to feel hurt. You don't have to hide your emotions or apologize for needing healing. When you give yourself permission to heal, you allow yourself to feel what you need to feel and release what you no longer need. This creates space for true healing to take place. Think of yourself as you would a close friend who is going through a hard time. You would never tell them to just get over it. You would listen to them, comfort them, and remind them that they deserve to heal. It's time to extend that same kindness to yourself. You've been through a lot, and you deserve to heal, to move forward, and to embrace a future filled with peace and joy. As we continue with this practice, remind yourself that it's okay to release the past. You've been strong enough to carry it for so long, but now it's time to let it go. You have the right to heal, and you don't have to do it alone. One of the most powerful ways to release emotional pain is to let go of any resentment or hurt tied to other people. It's often the pain caused by others that feels the heaviest, the most difficult to release. But holding on to this pain only keeps you tied to them, even if they don't know it. The truth is, the people who hurt us aren't always aware of the damage they caused, but we're the ones left carrying that burden. Letting go of resentment doesn't mean excusing their behavior. It means freeing yourself from the power they hold over you. Take a moment to think about anyone who may have hurt you in the past. It could be someone from your family, a friend, a colleague, or even someone you've never met but who still caused you emotional pain. Imagine that person in front of you. Now visualize yourself offering them forgiveness, not for them, but for your own peace of mind. Imagine the weight of resentment lifting from your chest, the pain dissolving into the air. As you forgive, you release the hold that their actions have on your life. Forgiveness is not always easy, and it doesn't happen overnight. But this practice is about starting the journey. It's about freeing yourself from the chains of resentment and opening up to the possibility of peace. Holding on to anger only hurts you. It keeps you attached to the past, and it keeps you from fully embracing the present. As you let go, you create space for healing, for peace, and for new opportunities to come into your life. Remember, forgiving someone doesn't mean you forget what happened. It simply means you choose to stop allowing their actions to control your life. This is a powerful act of self-love, and it's one of the most freeing things you can do for yourself. As we move deeper into this practice of releasing emotional pain, it's important to acknowledge the role that abundance and prosperity play in your healing process. Many of us struggle with feelings of lack or scarcity, whether it's financial, emotional, or spiritual. These feelings of wanting, needing, or even chasing after abundance can be exhausting, and they often come from a place of fear and desperation. The shift we need to make is from wanting abundance to allowing it. This shift is a subtle but powerful change in mindset. Instead of constantly focusing on the lack, we begin to focus on the abundance that already exists around us. Money, love, and happiness are not things we need to chase. They are energies that we can simply allow into our lives. This shift is about understanding that you are worthy of abundance and that it is already flowing toward you. When we stop wanting and start allowing, we open ourselves to receive. It's like standing under a waterfall. When we stop resisting, we are able to fully enjoy the flow of water. In the same way, when we stop resisting the flow of abundance, it can enter our lives freely. This is a practice of trust. Trusting that the universe is abundant and that you are in alignment with that abundance. Trusting that everything you need is already on its way to you. This doesn't mean you stop working or striving for your goals. It simply means that you stop stressing about where things will come from. You allow the flow of abundance to move freely to you. When you focus on the energy of allowing, instead of the need or desire for things to be different, you'll start to notice just how easily abundance can flow into your life. Visualization is one of the most powerful tools in this practice of releasing pain. It's not about seeing things happen in the future, but about shifting your energy and seeing things as already healed. When you visualize, you're training your mind to accept a new reality, a reality in which you are free from the pain of the past. The more clearly you can see yourself healed, peaceful, and whole, the more you start to align with that reality. To begin, close your eyes and take a deep breath. Imagine yourself surrounded by a warm, gentle light. This light represents healing, peace, and the release of pain. See this light slowly filling your body, starting from your feet and moving upwards. As the light reaches each area of your body, feel the tension and pain melting away. See it being replaced by warmth and comfort. Imagine that every part of you is bathed in this healing light, and that with each breath, the pain is being released from your body and your mind. Visualize the pain leaving your body like smoke, dissipating into the air. Picture yourself standing tall, free from the burdens you've carried for so long. See yourself smiling, confident, and at peace. This is who you are when you release the pain. This is the version of yourself that is waiting to emerge. Visualization helps to solidify the healing process by creating a mental picture of what is possible. When you visualize, you are not just imagining healing, you are creating the energetic shift necessary for healing to happen. Keep this image of yourself as whole and healed in your mind as you continue with the practice, and know that the more you visualize, the more your reality will begin to match the peace you've created in your mind. As we finish this practice, take a moment to reflect on how you feel now compared to when you began. You've taken the first steps toward releasing the pain that has been holding you back. You've acknowledged it, you've breathed it out, and you've started the process of letting it go. This is not an overnight fix, but a journey, one that you can revisit anytime you need to release more pain or invite more peace into your life. Remember, healing takes time. Be patient with yourself and trust the process. You deserve to live a life free from the weight of past pain. You are worthy of peace, of joy, and of all the abundance the universe has to offer. Keep practicing, keep releasing, and allow yourself to embrace the lightness and freedom that come with healing.